Hey. All right. So I was going to do a movie review, right? So I'm checking out the streaming services and trying to find a movie to watch and review. And, all right. So just new movies, right? Just Mean Girls. Yeah. Much like the original film, New Girl homeschooling in Kenya and blah, blah, blah. Same fucking movie. The Color Purple. Remake. Gotcha. I'm not completely against remakes. So, Mean Girls. It's kind of a remake with some old cast members and member berries, right? It's just updating it for the next generation. The movie's not that old. Generations should not have changed that much. It's not needed. Now, Top Gun 2 wasn't needed, but it's a new story with some references to the past. It walks that fine line. Color Purple, fuck you. No fucking reason to remake that. Bullshit. Bullshit. Oh. Oh. Bullshit. Now I have some rules on remakes. Now I'm aware this is an opinion, and everybody has an opinion. Whether you agree with me or you're wrong, you have your opinion. I respect that you have an opinion that's probably wrong. Mine's right. But again, opinions. I respect that. When should you remake something? Probably never, but let's say you really want to do it. Okay? Well, justify it. How about language, right? You love this French film and you really want to put it out for an American audience. So you get the Birdcage. Yeah, that's reasonable. I like it. Makes sense. The original is in a language that's just not accessible to an audience that doesn't speak the language. Okay? Technology. Now, could you do the special effects better? Probably. It's been 2 years, 5 years, 12 years. Yeah, you could. George Lucas did that with Star Wars. Didn't go over well. So, if the technology has changed, advanced to the point where you can tell the story in a better way, all right, try it. Doesn't mean it's going to work. George Lucas could attest to that. Release the theatrical cuts on DVD. Fuckers. Yes, I know you got backlash. Everyone fucking pissed all over this special edition. And I know your butt hurt, and I know hurt your feelings. I get that. I understand. Hey, I'm not happy with special edition either. But release the original theatrical version as a fucking special feature. And all is good. I forgive you for every change you made. As long as I can have my original. That's all. That's all. Come on, George. King Kong. I love the original. I think the original is as good as it ever could have been. It was amazing. It was fantastic. And Peter Jackson loves King Kong. And he remade it using modern special effects. And he did so in a way trying to honor the original and just, yeah. And I gotta say, his version is absolutely fantastic. Wonderful. Too long for the theater going audience. I get it. But love it. Fantastic. I watched that and it makes me look at the original and go, man, the original is so good. Fucking fantastic. I actually think if the filmmakers then made it now, it'd be pretty close. Like, clearly a big fan made the movie with modern special effects. Hell yeah. Justified. You can dislike it, you can attack it and say, oh, it's too much like the original. It's supposed to be. So yeah. Dig it. Is it marketable? Probably not. So they redid Psycho, like a shot-for-shot remake. What was it? Schumacher did it. Vince Vaughn played the lead, and it was very well made. It was, the acting was great, the camera work was great, but it was a fucking shot-for-shot remake. of the original. And the original still holds up. I mean, Vince Vaughn was great, and Hesh was great. Um, they did everything right. I don't think you could have done a remake any better than that. It just wasn't justified. I can explain why the King Kong remake works. I mean, it's faithful to the original. If you love the original, then you will absolutely like Peter Jackson's remake. Fantastic. And because of technology, you're able to see that classic original with the Skull Island scenes added on, and it looks good. Special effects were great. Psycho. Why? Why? So, reason number 3 why to remake something: social changes. So, I love Clockwork Orange. I love the book. Anthony Burgess, fucking fantastic. And I'll even say, cutting out the last chapter of the book for the movie, understandable. You can like it or hate it, but it's understandable. It's a choice. I see why the choice was made, and it's not wrong. I would have left that last chapter in, but eh. Should it be remade? Probably not. But you could remake it and actually put a little punch in the violence, the uh, ultra violence, I should say, because the film was made in the 60s and Stanley Kubrick is Stanley fucking Kubrick. But you could do that film today and not have to water it down. You could make the violence visceral as opposed to artistic, and a lot of the violence, especially that one fight that takes place in theater, it's almost like a dance number, which works, especially with the score. But because sensibilities have changed, you could do that movie now and make the violence visceral and uncomfortable to watch. Lolita. Look at the 1997 Lolita with Dominique Swain versus the 67 or 69. I forget what. Clockwork Orange and Lolita, both Kubrick. Uh, there was no fucking reason to make that movie, to tell that story at that time. It was impossible. to give that story justice. Now, the 97 Showtime version, Jeremy Irons and Dominic Swain, that's superior. The whole point of Lolita is you find yourself hating Jeremy Irons' character. And then you find yourself sympathizing and feeling bad for him. Dominic Swain. She's the victim. She's the villain. She's the victim. She's the villain. It's honestly, Lolita should be viewed by every psychiatrist or therapist because it's not fit for the general audience. If that movie doesn't make you uncomfortable, angry, and depressed, you either don't get it or there's something wrong with you. Again with Kubrick, The Shining. Oh, sorry. Social changes. Reason number 4 to remake. They got it wrong. Again with Kubrick, The Shining. Stanley Kubrick's film, The Shining, is beloved. It is fantastic. It is wonderfully done. Except it's based on a book, The Shining. And Kubrick fucking got all of it wrong. Kubrick made a wonderful movie, but he didn't make The Shining. The miniseries with Steven Weber, that's The Shining. Like, that's The Shining. And I'm not just going to list a bunch of Stephen King movies like Running Man and it's just, why make a movie based on a book if you're not going to base it on the book? Tom Cruise in The Firm. Good movie. Everyone does a great job. And the book, fuck, that's a wonderful book. But the movie and the book are not the fucking same. So, when someone decided to make a movie based on the book, The Shining, automatically you start going, well, Stanley Kubrick, Jack Nicholson, Steven Weber. Yeah, they're not the same. Because this is based on a book. And Stanley Kubrick and Jack Nicholson and Shelley Duvall had shit to do with the book. True Grit. True Grit is a great movie. The Dude, Matt Damon, Thanos, Josh Brolin. It's a good movie, and it's based on the book. It is very similar in a lot of ways to the John Wayne movie. And the John Wayne movie is wonderful. And this remake, based on the novel, J.K. Simmons is in it, by the way. It's equally good. I can justify that remake because they wanted to make a movie about the book that was more accurate to the book. Got it. If you're gonna make a remake, you have to justify why. Why? Well, I think an American audience would appreciate this French film if we make it in American, then they'll like it. Cool. Like Count of Monte Cristo. Oh, that's right. You fucked up the ending. You know, technology has changed to the point where I could tell that movie. I could tell that story. And the technology could allow me to provide some special effects that weren't available to filmmakers. King Kong. All right. Society has changed to allow me to make Clockwork Orange or Lolita in a way that wasn't available at the time. Okay. They fucked up the story immensely. Count of Monte Cristo, they fucked the ending. They just fucked the ending. So let's do the movie right. Now, someone wants to remake Gigi or Gigi. Thank heaven for little girls. Yeah, I can see that. You can remake it because society won't force you to water down the controversial parts. Got it. Why else? What reason am I missing for a remake? What remakes are actually good? What remakes never should happen? No, like Footloose. You can't ban music after the internet. Also, you're gonna ban dancing in Atlanta? Are you fucking kidding me? A town in Kansas with a population of like 150? All right, sucks. That's shitty, but that's possible. How the fuck do you ban dancing in Atlanta? You fucking idiots. Idiots. Fucking idiots. Anyways, I could go and rant a lot longer, but holy shit, I'm coming close to a 30-minute fucking rant. So yeah, just let me know what remakes are good. What remakes are bad? What would you like to see remade and why? Is there a fifth justification for a remake that I'm just not tracking? Anyways, done to my rant. uh, let's just end the video, and I hope you have a great day.